Pokemon news. I decided to become a model for Pokemon. That's me right there, advertising the new Pokemon Suave suit that will help you get any job of your dreams. 100% guaranteed. I'm only kidding, that's not really me, but if you are caught wearing that, I cannot be held responsible. Stories we're going to be covering today include not only that suit, but of course also freebie mystery gifts in Pokemon Sword and Shield because the event for the Cramorant is now over. We're going to be looking at scalping for the new McDonald's Pokemon card event, and as well as possibility that bots, automated bots that are used heavily in Pokemon Sword and Shield are going to be no longer legal in the UK. Let's have a look at all of that sort of stuff. First things first, guys, this was leaked a few days ago on Reddit, and this is the Shiny Toxtricity event starting in the February 19th, which is going to be available for scanning this QR code right here, or some sort of QR code in the app Pokemon Pass, which is available on your phone, which a lot of people don't know. It's called Pokemon Pass, guys. You can see the little logo right down here. You are going to be able to get a Shiny Toxtricity straight out of that. So that's going to be very cool. It does not seem to mention anything about Gmax. It just says the code will allow you to receive a Shiny Toxtricity in Pokemon Sword and Shield. No purchase necessary, only for Pokemon Sword and Shield. But this is going to start on the 19th, and apparently you're going to have to be in the location of a particular GameStop, which will have this, so that you can scan it right there. However, guys, through the power of technology, we here at this channel will be able to skirt around that mandatory requirement and help you get that right here. I'll do my best to do that, guys, so make sure you guys subscribe to check that out if you do want to get your hands on this. And through the power, of course, in the DLC of Isle of Armor, you are able to make it Gmax if you so wish by using the Gmax soup. So that is your call, guys. Just a reminder for everybody who missed my giveaway last Sunday that this shiny Genesect is still live on the bots. We are still giving these away until Friday, so you have another 2 days to try and get your hands on this. They all come holding an ability patch if you get them from the free bot, or a Master's Ball if you get them from the member bot. And you do of course have that choice. You have the 2 free bots, which I'm going to show on screen, and then you also have the member exclusive bot, which is probably shorter times to get, which you can actually see in my community posts on my YouTube channel. For members only, so you'll be able to see that. That's another option for you guys if you want to cut the shortcuts, but I think the free bots might be good enough now. This is what this one looks like. It's from an old event, and next week we're going to be doing Jirachi. We do have a Others Nintendo HK Shiny Jirachi right here, which is pretty cool, holding a star piece, and these moves right here, and the wishing ribbon, I think, or the classic ribbon is it. So we might be able to do this one, guys. This was originally available in 2016, XY Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, so we're going to be giving this one away next Sunday, if that's cool. And drop a sub if you want to get in on that. All you have to do if you are new is subscribe, be there in the live stream, and we will always have 3 bots active for that. We might be getting an increase on the bots to auto trade these as well, and the bots always last until the Friday following. So if you guys do not make it to the stream, that's okay, but you can get them from the bots. But it's good to show up on the stream anyway, because I give them out myself manually as well. So guys, we're going to be doing that soon. Just make sure you manage to get your Genesect before the Friday time limit is up. So guys, just keep in mind when you are doing our giveaways from now, it seems that Machamps.com has gotten rather testy, and they're trying to troll us by adding their bots onto the same code as ours so that you can get in the way and give out these shiny hacked Garbodors with the name BLAINES and Machamps.com OT. So these are a little bit of a risk, guys. Previously, the Pokemon Company has blocked the distribution of Machamps.com and other .com names by a filter in surprise trades, believe it or not. So having them change the name simply with not having a .com kind of gets past that filter. So that's all on Pokemon, guys. So you might be getting some of these. It's going to be a bit of a rather a nuisance, I guess. Seems like they're just kind of trying to troll over there. Machamps.com, they don't really have any comebacks for what they've been doing. And of course, guys, the group is still up. You can, of course, still report the group until it is gone. There's so many things you can report them for. Loads of these things. Almost all of these things apply to the group. So the more people, the merrier, and maybe the better chance that it gets removed. Next up, guys, the Cramorant event has finally actually passed 1.3 million completions, which is completely to my surprise, which means everybody unlocks the mystery gift. All you gotta do is go to the mystery gift and get via internet. There does not seem to be any codes for this. So once you do this, guys, you only need an internet connection. You do not need Nintendo Switch Online for this. The power of the internet, guys. A lot of things you don't actually need Nintendo Switch Online. You get the item set gift, which is going to be, well, we'll see. Hopefully we're going to be getting 6 things out of this because we did pass the 1.5 mil, or so 1.3 mil. The goals were 500,000 and then 1 million. So at 500,000 we would have got a Flame Orb, Toxic Orb, and something else. And then at 1 million, there it is. That's everything. 1 million, we got the gold bottle cap, the bottle caps, regular, and the pearl strings. So we get everything now by doing this via the internet. So go get it, guys. I don't know if there's a time limit on this, but you guys should be able to get it anytime for a while anyway, even though. And so just remember this, if you got a chance to get to your game and just do this, it's worthwhile doing before it runs out. Next up is the McDonald's story. Now this is a huge story. As we guys know, and as I covered, the Pokemon Company did a collaboration with McDonald's in America and some other places too. Not here in Japan, surprisingly, maybe just not yet, but they distributed like Pokemon card packs for the 25th anniversary of Pokemon, and tons of adults have all been scalping them, just buying them all up, all of them from their local McDonald's, so that there are none left for kids. Christmas is ruined this year already. A lot of kids are going to be going to McDonald's hoping to get these, and there's going to be none left because tons of people have in their mind that they're going to buy them up and sell them on eBay. And guys, people are getting these cards and they're selling them for rather cheap. Booster packs over here, at least this is the Japan site, right? It's $20 right here. Some people are selling for $10 and stuff like that. But if you actually get a shiny, they're selling for like $200 and stuff. It's crazy. I mean, this is just what people are trying to do, and this is where all the stock are going. Apparently, McDonald's only has a limited stock, of course. So for these events, often the case similar to Zarude in the past, if you get one and you get all of them, then nobody else around in that McDonald's is going to be able to get them ever again. So some people have actually been buying up entire boxes of the stock, like just straight up, not even buying the Happy Meals, just straight up buying all the stock, so there's none available for anyone else, and they're just trying to make a profit out of this. So this actual story has gotten a lot of backlash for a lot of people who have been doing this. So guys, with all the backlash, I decided to show a little bit of solidarity for all the victims of this, and as I cover this story, obviously there's going to be a few controversial things in here, I decided to not monetize this video at all, so hopefully that shows a little bit of solidarity with the whole issue around this story. Polygon Story kind of peruses some of the Twitter specials, and we can see a lot of things, just boxes and boxes of stuff, just completely all bought up, and I mean, it's mental. People just doing this. And there is one PokeTuber who has actually just gotten a lot of heat for doing this last night as well. That, of course, is going to be the sleazy old car salesman of the Pokemon community, A-Drive, hashtag Team Shiny, who turns out wanted to hit two birds with one stone, to get two double controversy all at once by making a joke about COVID as well as about buying up all the Happy Meals at his local restaurant. So this is a joke that he actually came out and apologized about after, of course, deleting, and after, of course, taking a lot of flack about it, okay? So he actually posted a video last night about having bought 100 Happy Meals for the whole card gimmick to try and scalp them and maybe possibly sell them to his audience like he has done in the past. But here he is making a joke about COVID as well, and he had to apologize about it. But not, of course, before he took a lot of flack from viewers. One such member of the community was this person right here, Will Irizarry, who actually replied to it and got 88 likes, which may very well have applied a little bit of pressure into convincing A-Drive to delete the original tweet. So as you can see, all of that's right here, guys. The problem people are having is that toys from McDonald's are limited to a certain number. They cannot just order more. Once supply is gone, that's it. Nationwide, people are going and buying boxes and toys and not giving the chance for others to enjoy getting one of these sets. So this is obviously a similar case to the whole Zarude thing. Of course, the Zarude distribution was worldwide by many countries, many shops, and many people were able to get them via online. So that's a whole different story. They're not targeting kids specifically, but the McDonald's actual physical assets that are provided in the Happy Meals, first of all, are first and foremost targeting kids, and second of all, the whole point of this is to appeal to the child audience of Pokemon and the Pokemon community. So of course, A-Drive had to come out and apologize for this. Sadly, it's pretty much the same as any generic template response apology. It's not who I am, it doesn't represent me, I'll try to be better and all that stuff. It's pretty much the same rinse and repeat stuff that people always say all the time. The only problem is he had to issue an apology similar to this before, quite recently, for scamming his audience on Pokemon cards. And I think the first reply kind of sums it up best. Honestly, that joke that you made was pretty lame. If it doesn't represent you, it never should have gone up. I mean, that obviously makes sense. You know, trying to pretend that it doesn't represent me, it's blah blah blah. It's just a generic false apology. What really represents you is the things that you show in your tweets, and this was only yesterday. This is a spur of the moment joke that you made because this is who you are. But no matter how hard you try it doesn't matter. It's just you can hide it if you want, and yeah, maybe hiding it is a good thing. It will do better business, but every time, it's every video, it's always some sort of sales pitch gimmick. So the only thing that we're seeing here is just dollar signs in the eyes. That's every video from this guy, I'm afraid. That's just the sad reality of it. Every time and every minute is a sales pitch for something, which is rather a shame, and I think his views are starting to reflect that. So the controversy before, when he had to make an apology that was similar, was when he did this sort of gimmick here over on Twitch and maybe YouTube. He got these rare Pokemon cards and he really upsold or inflated the cost and all that stuff, the hype around it, and he sold the slots in the boxes for $1,800 to unsuspecting viewers who may have been gullible enough to buy this, of course getting involved with all the hype and stuff, and that was a massive rip-off, of course. Now a lot of people called him out for scamming. I think A-Drive just eventually came out and apologized for selling them at a premium and all that stuff, but again, the reality was the dollar signs in his eyes, which just never go away. They just, obviously they corrupt absolutely, and people make these mistakes over and over again. So obviously when we get copy pasta apologies like this, it starts to lose its meaning. That's just the sad reality of this. It's always just generic, you know, damage control, but it's not going to be the last time this happens, of course not. Next story is an interesting one about the whole hacker community on Pokemon, and it doesn't really target them specifically, but it seems to really implicate them. Now this is a story about a possible, I suppose, law being passed in the UK about console scalping, but also automated bots have been included in this, and that could possibly spill over to automated bots such as Sysbot or other things like that, auto trading as well. They could be banned, they could be illegalized over in the UK. The first part is of course the scalping, which is obviously a big issue these days, as we just spoke about with the Pokemon cards. Scalping, you know, people buying up all the consoles and then selling them for a massive markup on eBay or online, which is obviously a big issue, and it happened with the PS5. It's a big controversy that's still going on. PS5 is still underproduced and undersold. There's a lot of people who want them and none in supply. Now one interesting thing is the automated bot system actually applies to the scalping. There have been scalping issues being created by automated bots buying them all up so that they can get them first, you know, as soon as they go live. However, if we start looking at the banning of automated bots for things like this, it could easily spill over into what we've all been doing on Pokemon, and bots such as Sysbots and such could become banned sometime in the near future if this law does in fact get, I suppose, approval in the UK. And it's only going to apply to the UK, of course, so it doesn't affect me, it doesn't affect many of you guys in the US, but it will affect the UK, which is a big, I suppose, a big enough audience of players in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Even some of the people who actually developed PK Hex, who work on that stuff over in the PKX server, are actually from the UK, so this could affect them at some point in the near future. Okay, boys and girls, that looks like it's about it for today's Pokemon news. Pretty big one, a lot of juicy info. Hopefully you guys get your shiny Genesect, hopefully you're here for the shiny Jirachi next Sunday, and hopefully you guys get your mystery gift from the whole Pokemon event as well. Of course, you did not need to participate in the Cramorant event to actually get the rewards. Everybody gets the rewards. It's just a bit of community fun. But anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you drop a like if you did enjoy it, and I'll see you guys around in the next video. Till then, bye!